Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the Dangote Refinery reduced its ex-gantry petrol price to 1,075 naira per litre on Tuesday, representing a 100 naira drop from the previous rate of 1,175 naira per litre. Dangote Group's Chief Communications Officer, Anthony Chijina, told Channels Television on the phone that petrol supplied through coastal distribution will now sell at 1,050 naira per litre. The Dangote Refinery said the price of diesel has also been reduced to 1,430 naira per litre, representing a 190 naira drop from the prior price of 1,620 naira per litre. At number 2, Justice Joyce Abdul-Malik of the Federal High Court Abuja has adjourned the case against the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and his son, Abdulaziz, on alleged terrorism financing to April 15th. At the day's proceedings, counsel to the prosecution, Akinlolu Kende, told the court that he had only recently received instructions to take over the case. He said he needed more time to interface with witnesses before the commencement of the trial. Counsel to the defendant, Shaibu Aruwa, did not oppose the request for adjournment. In her ruling, Abdul-Malik granted the application and adjourned the matter to April 15th and 16th for a trial. At number 3, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency has confirmed that a 4-story building in the Aguda area of Ogba collapsed after students, teachers, and staff were safely evacuated. The building, located at 11 Adu Street, behind County Hospital, housed a nursery, primary, and secondary school. According to a preliminary report by LASEMA, distress alerts were received around 12:03 p.m. on Sunday, prompting the activation of its response team from the Command and Control Center in Alausa, Ikeja. The team arrived at the scene at 12:25 p.m. and confirmed that the structure had already collapsed. At number 4, Iran remained defiant as fresh explosions thundered out in Tehran on Tuesday, insisting it was not seeking a ceasefire even as US President Donald Trump upped his threats surrounding the strategic Strait of Hormuz. The conflict has engulfed the Middle East and roiled energy markets since the February 28th to US to Israeli strikes that killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and triggered the war, with Tehran on Tuesday vowing no crude export would leave the Gulf if the bombardment continued. The Pentagon had earlier announced its most intense strikes to date, but Iran has so far refused to bow to the pressure. At number 5, Liverpool suffered a 1-0 defeat against Galatasaray in the Champions League last 16 first leg on Tuesday as Mario Lemina's goal left the Reds in danger of a shock exit, and Slot's side paid the price for a disjointed display in Istanbul, with Lemina netting in the first half at the raucous Rams Park. The 6th-time European champions hope to salvage a turbulent campaign by winning the Champions League for the first time since 2019. But Liverpool, languishing in 6th place in the Premier League less than a year after winning the title, will need a second-leg escape act of Anfield on March 18th to avoid arguably the lowest moment in their miserable season. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.